Dandy's World seriously needs to update its gameplay because players who have spent a long time inside the game have already unlocked all, or at least most, of the toons and trinkets. So if pets were added, it would honestly be amazing news for everyone, since they could introduce completely new ways to play, with unique abilities alongside the possibility of encountering their twisted versions throughout the floors. In this tape, we'll discover even more pets from the alternate universe created by Axolotl, known as Dandy's World Pet Shop, which has been shared through TikTok. If you haven't watched the previous tapes yet, I highly recommend doing that before watching part 3. So let's begin. Inside the universe, remember that the pet shop is managed by Dandy's cousin, Lily. But besides that, Lily's own shop can also appear inside the elevator after refusing to buy anything from Dandy. There you can obtain special items like the defibrillator for 500 tapes, which allows you to revive a fallen toon with only 1 heart remaining, and the super escape button for 100 tapes, which can only be used once during panic mode. Once activated, it instantly teleports you back to the elevator. On top of that, Lily has a patience bar with a timer, and trust me, you do not want to find out what happens when it reaches 0. Goob Jr. He is Goob and Scraps' pet, a tiny little creature capable of running extremely fast. He can also stretch his legs and absolutely loves receiving hugs from his owners. With his ability, Long Legs, he can extend his legs for 10 seconds, allowing him to dodge ranged attacks while also gaining an additional 10% movement speed. This ability has a 28-second cooldown. His trinket is Goob Jr.'s brush. To unlock it, you must encounter Twisted Goob, Twisted Scraps, and Twisted Gigi, along with collecting 700 kibble. This trinket reduces your stealth by 5% for every living ally. Powder the Teabag. Powder is Tegan's pet and personal butler. He dedicates himself to serving her and adding flavor to her tea parties. With his ability, Investment Zone, Powder creates an area on the map where the amount of tapes you collect become doubled. His trinket is Elegant Teapot, and to unlock it you must use an active ability that requires tapes 10 times and collect 700 kibble. The trinket decreases the tape cost of your active ability by 20%. Echo the Ghost. Echo is Connie's pet. He loves spying on the toons and pets throughout Garden View, and he's capable of changing color depending on his emotions. With his ability Copy, he can select any allied toon's ability and use it himself. This ability has a 90-second cooldown. His trinket is Plush Fly. To obtain it, you must encounter every Twisted and collect 1500 kibble. This trinket allows you to copy the effect of your second trinket. If the second trinket would activate while on cooldown, this one acts as a second charge instead. Sugar the Cotton Candy. Sugar is Ginger's pet. She happily follows Jerry while he gallops around, and she absolutely adores the food prepared by Cosmo and Sprout with all her candy-filled heart. Sugar's ability is Sweet Horns. If you have a bandage in your inventory and you use it, while already at full health, the ability becomes charged. Once activated, Sugar performs a charge attack, and the first allied toon she touches gets healed by 1 heart. This ability has an 80-second cooldown. Her trinket is Sweet Cheese. To unlock it, you must encounter every Christmas event Twisted and collect 1200 ornaments. This trinket increases your sprint speed by 15% for every Twisted currently chasing you. Mayday the Sun. Mayday is Lily's best friend. She loves knitting sweaters and helping Lily manage the pet shop. Secretly, she also has a crush on Lily's brother, Fran. With her active ability, Lights On, she restores power to blackout floors for 10 seconds. This ability has a 60-second cooldown, and with her passive ability, Light Years of Vision, nearby Twisteds become illuminated around Mayday. Her trinket is Soulmate Puppets. To unlock it, you need 100% research on Twisted Mayday, encounter Twisted Lily, and collect 5,000 kibble. This trinket protects you from the first hit received during a blackout. But that's not all. As we know, these pets also have twisted forms, which appear throughout the floors alongside the twisted versions of the toons we already know. Twisted Goob Jr. In his twisted form, Goob Jr. stops being nearly as adorable as before. His legs are stained in ichor. His claws have become razor sharp. Parts of his fur are covered in ichor, and he now has 2 long fangs. At first he moves as slowly as Shrimpo, but a bar above him slowly fills while he chases you. After 20 seconds, he stretches his legs and becomes as fast as Twisted Glisten. Twisted Powder. In his twisted form, Powder's limbs are covered in ichor, along with his tail, and his suit has been completely torn apart. Twisted Powder won't attack directly due to his size. Instead, he performs a sudden dash forward, and if he collides with a Toon, he steals tapes from them, while also disabling one of their trinkets for the remainder of the floor. Twisted Echo. In his twisted form, his hands, horn, and tail are stained with ichor. His tongue has also become much longer and now ends in a sharp point. Twisted Echo will wander around until he encounters a Toon. Once he finds one, he transforms into the Toon's twisted version for the rest of the floor. This only works on the very first Toon he sees. Twisted Sugar. In her twisted form, Sugar's color appears much duller. Her tiny sweet horns have grown larger and much sharper, and both the horns and her paws are stained with ichor. For every machine completed, Twisted Sugar gains additional speed. Once 5 machines are completed, her speed becomes equal to Twisted Pebble. Twisted Mayday. Mayday's body has become completely deformed in her twisted form, covered entirely in ichor. She now walks on 4 legs, her hands transformed into massive sharp claws. Her long sweater has been ripped apart, and her face now contains 5 eyes alongside a deeply unsettling smile. Mayday causes the blindness effect. This effect covers parts of your screen for 5, 10, and even 15 seconds, depending upon the level. The closer you are to her, the stronger the effect becomes. Up to blindness level 3. If any item on the floor is near her, it will burn up instantly when she passes by it. Twisted Lily. If Lily's patience bar fully empties while her shop is inside the elevator, Twisted Lily will appear on the current floor as a lethal Twisted. While walking, she moves very slowly, and a marked area surrounds her. However, if you run inside that zone, Twisted Lily immediately begins chasing you at the same speed as Twisted Pebble, while also applying Slowness 1, Condition 1, and Exposure 1. If these kinds of pets and their twisted versions were ever added to the game, they would give every run a completely unique feel. There could even be different ways for their twisted forms to appear alongside the Twisteds as we already know. Maybe there could even be entire pet-themed floors where only pet Twisteds appear. There are still a couple more pets from this alternate universe that I still haven't shown you yet, so if you'd like to see more of it, don't forget